A common theme with me and retirement planning my clients is I want two things. I want you to be able to spend more money when you're younger and healthier, or I want you to leave more money to your children, your offspring, if you like them. So how do we accomplish some of that? How do we leave a legacy while also spending more money, enjoying how hard we've worked in our lives? So Blackrock has a great study. They say if you do three things, you're going to have the benefits I'll share with you in a second. They say that if you create guaranteed income, if you delay taking Social Security, and if you're a little more aggressive with your asset allocation, then you will decrease your downside risk by 33%. You'll increase your annual spending by 29%. That's a big one. And you'll have a higher spending floor into your 90s. When I do this with my clients, I give them permission either to spend more upfront or that they'll have more money later on. So let's get into this a little bit by talking about the guaranteed income component. So this morning I ran an illustration. I said a 62-year-old and a 60-year-old couple, and they want to defer income for 2 years. So why would they defer income? So they want, because all annuity rates, guaranteed income rates are based upon interest rates. Interest rates are still pretty high. So what they're suggesting is that they want to take advantage. They want to lock in some of the money at higher interest rates. So that's generally a pretty good idea. The other thing I did here is I want some increasing income. So I want there to be some factor that whatever that balance is in the first year, whatever the income number is, that it has a chance to keep going up. So that's kind of important to me. So I ran this illustration and I saw the top 5 companies, which I put here on this flip chart. Now, there's so much out there. There's so many different products. There's so many different rates and bonuses and all kinds of stuff. I'm going to distill it down to what I think are the two biggest factors when I'm helping people make a decision. So let's get into this. The first thing I looked at was rating. All of these companies have an A to an A plus rating. It's got to be an A company. I'm not messing around if it's not an A. Some of them have bonuses. This one had a 51% rider bonus, instead of 30% rider bonuses. I didn't put the names of the companies up here because I don't know if I'm supposed to do that, compliance and all of that. And then they have a roll-up rate. What the roll-up rate is, that's how the income grows, right? So what the roll-up rate is it's and I'm going to share an example with you. It's a percentage increase of the income base. When you are spending money to buy an annuity, to create a stream of income, you care about the income. There's other things to consider, which we'll get to in other videos, but what you care about is the income. So there's all of these numbers right here. So here are some more numbers for you. This is the insurance company rating, because I always want to keep that info. When we put this $300,000 in the annuity and it deferred for 2 years, we get a benefit base. It's different by insurance company, right? Because they had different bonuses and roll-up rates, right? Not the most important thing. We're going to get to that in a second. So we have 344,000 up to 508,000. The benefit bases are all over the board. Then we have something known as the distribution rate, and those are all over the board. 3.73, 3.55, 6.20. That must be the best one. It's not necessarily the best one. Here's what you need to look at. The income. As long as it's an A-rated insurer, I don't care who's sending me the money. Send me money every month that has the potential to increase year after year after year, that will never go backwards. That's what I want. That's what I care about the most. So in this case, this was 19,444, and it came all the way down to 16,401. I don't know why that's different. I don't know why this company's offering that right now. I really have no idea. It's not the point. As long as it's an A-rated insurer. Often if they're an A-rated insurer, they've been around for hundreds of years. They have a very good ratings, solid balance sheets, and such. So I just want the most income possible. So let's go back to Blackrock for a second. Blackrock says that if we buy some guaranteed income, by the way, they don't sell annuities, so that's interesting. If we buy some guaranteed income, if we take Social Security at the right time, and if we're a little more aggressive with our asset allocation, we're going to have a better outcome. So let's examine the top performer in this category before we conclude this video. So if we made a $300,000 deposit at 7.2% the roll-up rate, then we would have a benefit base of $344,000. As I indicated, that on the surface means nothing, because then we have to multiply that by the distribution rate, which in this case is 5.64% for the income number of 1944. To review, we don't necessarily care who is sending us the money. If we're going to go this route, we just want to have the maximum income We want to have the biggest amount possible from an A-rated insurer. Thanks for watching.